Hello, welcome everyone. How are y'all doing today on this fine Friday afternoon? I would like to come to you with a new proposal that I have. God has given me the gift of being able to realize that I need a television show. So, hello, here I am. All right, guys. So, what has come up to my mind is I want to have a television show where I can expose the people who have been doing, had really hardships throughout their life, who have decided to do whatever it was that God had helped them to get done, and the inspirations behind all of that wonderful, wonderful work. So, coming to you today, my first and wonderful friend, Pinapple. So I'm gonna ask her a few questions. She has, she's semi-deaf, correct?
Moderate hearing, severe loss.
Okay.
So technically, if you want to say a medical term, a hearing impediment.
All right. So, any of you out there who may have a friend or family member or yourself perhaps who may have the same similarity, please come listen in, because if you're feeling sad or down about the situations that have brought you here and you feel like no one understands you, friends, you do know there are people who understand you. Now, of course, we may be going through different times in our life that may be not exactly the same, but there's still same similarities in every part of our life. And I want you to know that I'm always here to help those in need. Doesn't matter what your situation is. It doesn't matter who you are, where you are, what brought you here. I'm your friend now, and all I want to do is help you to be the best version that you can be of yourself to improve your life here at Avalonias Improvement. So here today I'm going to ask you a few questions so we can get to know our guest a little bit, okay? As a child, I'm sure you get this question all the time. As a child, I'm sure it was natural for you to feel this way. What made you feel in that instance that you were different from everyone else?
There's more like the fact that everyone around you hears normally, like they don't have a device in their ear, or they don't speak properly, or they have issues with the speaking, or they leave their classes and stuff. It was hard to accept the fact that you're different, but over time you just learned how to like manage it. Because like, yeah, you're gonna deal with people like looking at you, you're gonna deal with people whispering and talking behind your back, you're gonna get bullied in school. But all you have to really do is, like, for example, in school, like I know a little girl that's also got cheating in high school, and I've always been about her side, like helping her because I understand. And basically, I just always tell her, like, in school, just keep your head up, just do what you gotta do to focus on yourself, because that's the only way people will stop bullying you, stop picking on you. But also, like, you gotta learn how to advocate for yourself, and that gets hard. That gets very frustrating because people don't listen. People don't realize that it's a struggle. And it's just, that's why it's always good to have someone there with you, but if you don't, you have to do it on your own.
I feel like it can be hard, especially when we're so used to having something so similar to everyone else. We tend to forget that there's everyone's different, and we all have different understandings of how we perceive the world. There's the truth, how we perceive the truth, and how you perceive the truth. So necessarily doesn't mean it's complete truth, but here's, you know, the tree and how we get sunshine or shade depending on where we're at, you know. Were you bullied in school?
Yes, I was bullied through kindergarten all the way up to 7th grade in middle school.
Okay. And who was your rock when those situations came too much for you?
I didn't really understand in elementary school what was happening until I got older, until it got worse in middle school. But once middle school hit, my best friend Gabby was there. Like, she was always by my side, like, telling me, like, just ignore everyone. I always had, like, my counselors. So it was like, I wasn't alone, but it was so hard because I was also getting bullied outside of school and like in my neighborhoods because I was the only deaf girl and I had like this sign, "Be aware, deaf child," and like that definitely really draws like an attention, but it helps because when there's cars coming and you don't hear the cars, you know, hey, there's a deaf child in the neighborhood, you gotta be careful, you know.
So, were you doing sign language at the time?
No, I taught myself how to read lips at 2 years old. So I was able to like, I couldn't hear anything. Like my mom didn't really know what was going on until we went to the doctors.
When was that?
Around like 2 or 3.
Okay.
Because she started realizing that like I didn't start speaking until I was 5. But I understood what was happening because I was reading everyone's lips. Because like, I know like a lot of people say like the kids speak the language that their parents speak because they're so used to reading it and understanding it. I was reading it. And then I had to get like 3 sets of tubes, and I had to get my tonsils removed. So there was like so much stuff that I had to do when I was younger that I don't really remember.
Yes.
But I started learning ASL in like junior year of high school.
Okay. What helped you get to where you could not want to be so depressed where some people do kill themselves, or they go on to hard drugs, and drink excessively and things of that nature? What helped you to say, you know what, I know this is hard, but I'm not giving up?
I would say in middle school, I was at that point where I did want to kill myself because of the amount of bullying and everything that I was going through in my life. And I told my boyfriend last night, there are moments where I just wish I got to a point in my life where I just kept thinking I just want to take it out and just be completely dead because I was so sick and tired of everything. And, you know, just have someone take care of me and advocate for me because it was just too much. But then it just got to a point where I'm like, okay, I need it. Like, yes, I can do everything without it, but it helps because I'm so used to hearing all my life with it. Why would I change it up now and just go completely deaf if I'm already struggling if it dies?
Right.
So it's more of I just forget about it and just kind of just look forward and be like, all right, cool, I'm deaf. Like if someone talks to me about it, I'm gonna help them. If not, I'm just gonna keep doing what I have to do. And if I truly needed extra ears, like set of ears, I'll ask.
Okay.
And I don't know, I would say like my adopted family are definitely like the ones that helped me get through it because they taught me how to advocate for myself when it comes to like school, work, or anything in general in life when I'm on my own, and it really helped.
Wow, that's so inspiring. So, have you ever heard of the name of Jesus?
Yes.
And when you hear that name, how do you feel?
Like I told you in the past, I am a Christian and I was baptized when I was 16. I know, like, I know there's someone out there that created this world. And I know that there's gonna be work for each person, but I feel like with everyone different when it comes to seeing faith or believing in faith, to be able to see that work. I would just say like my life and me overcoming with my hearing ability and just accepting the fact that it's normal for me, it's just who I am. It's because God created me that way. It may be genetic, but He still created me that way. It should be different and to help others, you know.
Okay. Wow. And brothers and sisters, let me explain something to you. When you feel in doubt, no matter your situation, where you've come from, what you're doing, where you were, who you are now, we all go through hardships and we're still going to keep going through them until we die. What you have to realize is it's how you perceive the situation and handle the situation that changes the outcome of where you're going to keep going. But you say, oh, someone robbed me in my house, so I should treat them terrible. But I say to you, if someone robbed you, so if you see them again, give them a hug, tell them you love them. And are you hungry? Do you have someone who loves you? Don't treat them with hate, because you never know a person's situation, ever. You only know what happened to you, or perhaps people who are close to you. But be heartful to everyone around the world, my friends, because we all need a helping hand. And most importantly, it's because of you, Lord, that you have helped us to have the place we are now. And it's because of you, Lord, that I'm here right now interviewing a very good friend of mine. She is an inspiration, as well as the further ones that I have coming very shortly. The next episode that I have coming to you is a woman named Elda. She has gone through a lot of hardships in her life, and she's going to tell you why she is the way she is now, because the Lord helped her and is helping her and her husband to achieve their goals. Well, has this inspired you? If this has, message me. Go to facebook.com/Avalonias Improvement, as well as my Instagram and YouTube. I promise your heart is heard. Over and out from Avalonias Improvement.